Hello? Now let's talk about the DomeHouse that's behind me. Let's discuss its use during the winter, because people often ask how it survived the cold, when temperatures dropped to minus 25, even minus 30 degrees. Here in Augstaitia, in some places it even reached minus 32. So now we can see that there is snow. Actually, this winter has been snowy for everyone, and that's no secret to anyone. And in some places, the snow layer is even 40 centimeters thick. And sometimes there's so much snow that you have to dig out the heat pump, because when it starts to blow, a drift forms here, and it needs air to breathe. So now let's go inside and take a look at what nuances have happened to the dome walls during this winter. Everything is perfectly fine with the dome walls. There are no cracks or defects at all. The skylight is also in very good condition, actually. The decorative plaster has been applied on a reinforced surface. We can also just step into the bathroom. So the main point now is that this dome house doesn't even have a foundation, and the reason there's no foundation is because we're experimenting and testing it under various conditions. This dome has been standing for 8 years already, and everything is fine with it. Now, since there's snow and that's added weight, the dome house handles those loads very well. Another thing, what about the cold? The wall thickness of this dome is only 15 centimeters, even though it should be 28. Yes, the wall thickness should be what is required for a residential house. Since this dome is 7 meters in diameter, it should be 28 centimeters. But we made it half as thick to see just how bad it could actually be. And we proceed with these experiments, checking so that we can truly recommend that everything will be fine. So, the nuances with the heating. The heat pump is air to air, it cools in the summer and heats in the winter. Everything is fine with it as well, except for one downside. That means it is effective down to minus 25 degrees. Since the temperatures outside even reached a freezing minus 30 degrees during this particularly harsh winter season, it was actually about 4 degrees cooler inside here than usual, primarily because the thermostat is now currently set to exactly 23 degrees for our comfort. So it was a bit cooler than it should have been. So this thing didn't scare me at all. It was completely expected, and it's important to choose a heat pump that is exactly the one you need if the building is used continuously. That's the only thing you need to pay attention to. Good luck. I hope I answered your question.